Sometimes we receive, I'll call them gifts, that are actually moments and opportunities from God, and they may be wrapped up in what I'll say even as maybe a weird package to us that we don't recognize until later. They could be gifts and things that you think you can't overcome and that you can't do. And that's what it means that Jesus is alive, that you can and you will with the love. Transformation occurred for me when I was actually ready to let go. And that took a long time. That took a lot of pain. It took a lot of working through losses. There were some parts of my life that I needed to walk away from, and I will call it an extraction type thing is probably the best way to describe that. That it was going to have lots of hurt in it and lots of punishment in some ways from people that you love greatly. And I think that it really spoke to God's love for me, that He was always right there by my side, and understanding that that's your relationship with God, that spending time in prayer is what this is all about, that you need that private time. And that's where the intimacy comes into play too. So much of this, before you can move on, and you can be in a process of feeling like you're reborn, I think you do have to let go. And you have to be willing to say, what am I willing to lose? What am I willing to lose? Everything? And I came to a point where I said, yes, I'm willing to lose everything for you, God. And that made my life beautiful. And I've never had a more beautiful phase in my life ever. And I know my friends and my kids and everyone sees that with me. And that's what it's all about. I think showing people the love of Christ is about spending time with them, being in relationship. That's why I love Circles so much. Circles is our group that meets every Thursday night in Tab Basement, 6 to 8. We eat together, we share our meals together. People bring their families. It's community, everyone's welcome. We're building the relationships that will sustain us through this life, and it's about building community. It's about bridging our differences. It's about understanding our differences. People are coming back months and years later and saying, hey, I had a job interview, or this has happened to me. We know about each other's families, and it's sharing life. And it's been a beautiful thing for me, and I just can't imagine my life without it. That's what it's all about. That's what I think, knowing that Jesus is alive and being anxious to tell people that and share that with them. That's what this means to me.